Serious question. Why do we keep falling for this? Every other week, a video goes viral with a click-worthy scenario that sparks debate and reaction from the social media masses. Entrenched in the campaign of debate, we never pause to see the obvious, that these videos are fake, poorly written, poorly acted, laced with trending topics and popular talking points that came from some of our biggest social media figures. Before I prove how we know that the Oyster Gate and Cheesecake Factory Gate are fake, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Do you remember the girl who told the story to her boyfriend about how she was going to check on her sick auntie, but she was really just trying to sneak and go to thot it up at All-Star Weekend in Atlanta? That was proven to be staged. In fact, she was recently seen hopping on a more recent trend and scenario where her now boyfriend interrupted her getting one of those pasty naked Jamaican massages.
No, no, no. Hey, man, Rasta man. Hey, yo, that's enough. I do that. That's me. That's my job, brother. That's my job, brother.
Well, I'm just doing my job, my friend.
I know. Hey, get up, man.
You know what I mean?
What, babe?
You going.
Nope.
Pull the rap.
I'm just doing my job, my
Different skit, same girl. People believed it was real nonetheless every time. Or the McDonald's baby mama scenario when the guy brought food for only his son in one of the smallest bags of McDonald's ever to a home where his baby mama had 3 or 4 other kids that were not his. And it caused a social media firestorm of people arguing about it. This was, of course, proven to be an obvious skit. They were outed and came clean later in interviews. They do these things to go viral. The name of the game is to merge 3 social media concepts together. The panel discussion debates that we see all over the internet, the skits that people like Country Wayne and King Batch do, and the train wreck nature of a spontaneous video caught on camera, and you got a perfectly imperfect cocktail of potential viral gold, which is fine. I'm just trying to figure out why we don't immediately see that it's fake before we react to it. Even the 7 kids by 7 women guy who created a fake scenario where he had 7 kids that he wasn't taking care of under the guise of a popular talking point centered around the concept of financial abortion. If she can abort it, if she don't want it, I can abandon it if I don't want it. He was interrogated by multiple YouTubers and his story crumbled before our eyes, but he wasn't the first and not the last person to attempt to simply portray themselves as the living embodiment of popular YouTube talking points. We see these scenarios all over the internet. An argument happens and we perfectly see the entire plot develop. Whenever you get the beginning, middle, and end of a story in a viral video so precise with all the necessary details that allow you to establish a clear picture of who's the protagonist, who's the antagonist, and what's their motivations, when you see all of that, it's probably fake. For instance, in the viral video that everybody thought was real, notice you can see a clear explanation of the plot.
I'm not splitting the bill, shawty. That's crazy. You expect us to split the bill?
You got lamb chop, you got steak, you got some other.
Look at all that. Look at what all they got. They talking about splitting the bill.
What did you come out for?
We come together and
Alright,
split
I'm
the
saying
bills.
so again. My thing is, y'all doing too much.
Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that going on.
Even the Young Turks reacted to this one.
The group of friends were basically arguing about how to split the check.
The guy who posted the video went and dropped his next video to try to sell products that he had been struggling to sell after he accomplished the goal of drawing traffic.
And also, y'all, I wanted to say, I also like sell clothes and stuff and like do hair. So if you're in Atlanta and you want to buy one of my outfits, I sell women clothes. I sell, women hair products and stuff like that. So please support the business too. I appreciate y'all. My friends have businesses. If you want to go to their page,
Good job. I see the business strategy. As a capitalist, I support it. But for everyone who wants me to react to stuff like this, in the words of Randy Jackson, that's a no for me, dog. Notice in this video how clear we can understand the point and the purpose of the written dialogue, followed by a dramatic comedic pose for exclamation at the end of the video by one of the friends. I'm saying this to say, whenever a video is real, you don't get a full plot. It picks up mid-swing with no backstory, a shaky camera, and a baby crying in the background.
Like, you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why do T gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You brought 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me? Are you?
Whoa, bro!
The Cheesecake Factory video and the Oyster video are essentially the female equivalent of when this guy did this whole little act where he got stood up on a date and he had flowers and he just didn't understand and why women don't like nice guys and this or that. You know, that was proven to be a skit. All of these are skits, but everybody react to them as if they're real. When are we going to learn? But let's get on to the main topic. Now, before I even get to Cheesecake Gate, let's look at Oyster Gate. In this video, this woman didn't even bother or even have the respect for the audience enough to simply get a stand-in actor to even portray the guy that she's grifting oysters off of. There's no guy in the video. The only guy in the video is the guy, the greeter who brings there it is right there. You can see it right there. He's putting that down on the table. The storyline as it goes that everybody's reacting to is all over the major blog sites. How this woman was invited out to drinks by a guy that she had been talking to and texting for weeks, and then she finally said she'll go out with him for the drinks, and she went and ordered 48 oysters, slurped them down. Then she moved on from there and ordered more drinks, and then more food, more entrees or whatever. I mean, just ran up the bill. Never, not once, did she even show that it was another guy there. Why is people reacting to this? There's an invisible chair of some guy who allegedly got up and left the table. That guy didn't exist. See, in these male spaces, the whole concept of dinner whoring was made popular. 1 out of 3 women admitted to going out on dates with guys just for the sole purpose of getting free food. So we know that that is a thing. So obviously there are women who do stuff like this, but I'm saying this one is a skit. This one is fake. She's capitalizing on the fact that those talking points, those popular talking points exist. And if she could be the living embodiment of those talking points, she can go viral. That's what this is. Not to mention that this is the chick that made the video. She's clearly interested in going viral. Okay, now let's get to the Cheesecake Factory gate.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it. Even
Notice how he's making sure he's perfectly leaned all the way over in the car to make sure he gets in the shot. The camera angle is to make sure that both of the people participating is in the shot. It's like, it's not a genuine video.
in front of them?
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell that this is acting. Like, everybody just can't look at this and universally just know that these people are acting. This is a skit based on the whole idea, the notion of women being entitled, and it's going to go viral. It went viral because of that reason, because women have been proven to be entitled. And if a woman can, again, be that living embodiment of it in a seemingly real video, then she can go viral. That's what this is. That's what this is.
Yeah. Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
The willingness to talk about it. He said he's going to say, I don't mind talking about it. with you and with them.
Okay.
They're both going to be looking at the camera more than they're going to be even talking to each other. It's not a conversation between the two of them. It's a conversation for the audience that they're trying to go viral for. This was planned and staged.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at, when you take out a beautiful woman.
Like, does this not sound like left hand talking to the right hand sock puppet conversation? Seriously.
And you're courting her, because I get courted. So
how many women online talking about I don't do those TV dates, those couch dates where we, sit down on the couch and watch TV. I don't do those coffee dates and going out for drinks dates. No, I get courted at real fine restaurants. And then the guy on the panel was saying, so you saying that a guy is supposed to go all out on a woman on the first date? So they're taking the popular talking points in the back and forth, and they're trying to just merge it into a skit and present it like it's real. Like I said, it's the merging of the online panel debate with the type of skits that people like King Batch do, but merge that in and make it seem like it's just a spontaneous viral video. That's what's going on here. It's like it's blatantly obvious. Look at the how she all the way turned twisted in the camera angle, like to make sure that she get him in the shot. It's like
you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her.
Throwing in the protection thing, it's talking point on top of talking point on top of talking point.
Cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself.
He's fumbling over his lines and stuff. I mean, it's fake. I can't take this seriously.
To keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but Cheesecake Factory.
And even as the conversation goes on further, the plot thickens, and we found out that he went to her house. He had to wait outside for an hour for her to get ready, and she was late, and he had her set for a different date. And then they found themselves here because they couldn't make it to the other place, and blah 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 blah. And the whole story is like no situation in a real contentious confrontation situation between two people who got a stark disagreement like that. You do not see that clear, well enunciated beginning, middle, end, full plot of the story. You just don't see that. These scenarios and these situations are fake. But that's it. I got no problem with people making skits. I'm just perplexed that the amount of people who can't tell that they're skits.